Hi, welcome to today's episode of the Share Life broadcast with me, Reverend Seth Amiel Dankwa. I told you the other time that the month of July is our month of entrepreneurship and business, and so I try to whet your appetite on entrepreneurship. Today, we will be delving much into entrepreneurship. We want to know what at all is entrepreneurship and who an entrepreneur is. You realize that entrepreneurship simply means that identifying a problem and then coming out with a solution in order to make profit. So, anyone who identifies a problem and then proposes a solution to it with the aim or the objective of making profit becomes an entrepreneur. And so, we all can become entrepreneurs once we are able to identify problems or challenges and propose the solutions. There are so many challenges around us in your church. There are challenges there in the school you attend, at the hospital, even in your house. There are problems in your area. And so once these problems exist, it means that your decision to become an entrepreneur can emerge. And so all you need to do is to think through the problems and then come up with solutions. Oftentimes, it is because we do not familiarize ourselves with the situation or the problem, and so we are not able to come up with solutions. But once we are able to identify with the problems, we will be able to propose the solutions and make profit from them. Remember, I told you the other time that money is a reward we get after solving a problem. And so once you are able to identify a problem and bring out a solution, you are able to make money or get a reward from it. And so today we will be looking through some of the frequently asked questions about entrepreneurship. John C. Maxwell said entrepreneurs are the people who do what others wouldn't do. They are people who are doing what others tried and failed. So others tried and failed, but you have tried and you are making it, and that makes you an entrepreneur and a great one for that matter. And so we all have the capabilities to become an entrepreneur. All we need is to think through, use our brains, use our minds, a lot, so that we can propose solutions. The more the problems we have, the more ideas we can propose to solve them, and the more money we can also make from it. Entrepreneurship goes hand in hand with money making. I told you that wealth creation, anybody who is in this world and making money is solving a problem, and it is and is making money out of it. And so who should become an entrepreneur, or who should get into an entrepreneurship? Anybody at all can become an entrepreneur once you are able to think through a problem and brings out a solution. You can become an entrepreneur. And then two, what should I trade in? What business should I do? What service should I offer? There are so many businesses you can do. There are so many services you can offer. Oftentimes in Ghana, we look at what others are doing and we also want to do same. But if we can think outside the box or create a new box and think from it, then we get somewhere. And so we need to be alive to some of these things. We need to delve deeper into our community, the challenges. There is a woman who is always busy and cannot go to the market and do her shopping. Why don't you take up that challenge and do the shopping for her? For all you know, she may not be the only person. There may be several others, and so you go and you do the shopping for them at a fee, and you will be solving their problems and you'll be also making money from it. And so we need to think deep. Oftentimes people say, I don't have time, I don't have time. Oh, I'm a worker, I'm doing this. You see, there is what we call the law of 3/8. It says that we have 8 hours of sleep, we have 8 hours of working or schooling, and then we have 8 hours that is missing. Identify that missing 8 hours, because 8 plus 8 plus 8 will give you 24, and 24 hours in a day. And so if you have spent 8 hours at the workplace or at school and you have slept for 8 hours, what happened to the other 8 hours? You must look for that 8 hours and make money out of it. Until I come your way with another edition of the Share Life broadcast, this is your humble servant, Reverend Seth Amiel Dankwa. You can like my page, you can subscribe so that you can also visit other videos, and I want you to share to help others so that we all can solve Ghana's problem. Shalom.